How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh, wow. 14. My babysitter. That's why I'm so keen on my son's ass.
Was she older than you? Of course.
Yeah, she was older than me.
That is so interesting. You don't know how many men have said they have lost their virginity by a babysitter.
Yeah. She was a teenager. I was like getting close to a teenager. I won't reveal names, but it was, it was a time in my life that I won't ever forget. I can still smell it. I was young. I mean, I listen. Let's say I was a child. I was a curious child. So whatever I saw on TV, I tried to emulate at a very young age. Let's just say under 10.
Well, let's just say the age. What is it? That was dramatic. Come on.
Well, what was so dramatic? It was so. I mean, come on now, like. I mean, it was young. I mean, I say under
5, 3.
Yeah, that's about 6.
I was molested by my babysitter, and she was an older woman, and she like, it's kind of, I don't remember too much of it, but that's when I really kind of like was first engaged in sexual contact, and then I lost my virginity, like I know for real, like around like 11 to 12.
So how old were you when?
I was
when
I would say I was probably like 9 or something
when
like
your babysitter took advantage of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. How old was your babysitter?
She was in the 30s at the time.
I was like 13. If you really want to count that, she was a couple years older than me. It was terrible. It really wasn't full penetration, so it was like a sexual act. But I didn't really. So I guess technically, yeah, 13, but probably more like 15. Yeah.
When you say it wasn't all that, what do you mean?
It was like, it was very quick. It was stressed. I didn't even want to be in that predicament with that young lady, But I was curious, but not really with her. She was very aggressive, or, assertive, you know what I mean? And I was just along for the ride, you know what I mean? But I wasn't attracted to her remotely. And so I couldn't really get excited and look forward to that.
My first experience with any sexual interaction and sexual intercourse happened at 11, where I was introduced to sex through a teenager who was 16 that actually, quote unquote, I wouldn't say she molested me, but she definitely showed me the birds and the bees and sped me up to, what sex was considered, as a preteen or adolescence.
I lost my virginity at 14.
And was the individual older or younger?
She was older. She was 15.
Don't wait until you're about 21 to lose your virginity, because whoever you lose it to, she's going to whip you and have you basically like baby whipped. You gotta start early. I have sex
early?
16, 17. Because the theory is, you have sex when you're younger, then you won't be so emotionally attached. So then when you get older, the sex with that woman is going to hold you there if things are going right. Because if you wait till you're older, then, it'll lead to her just running you over. That's what you're told.
So how old did you lose your virginity?
I was 25. I didn't listen, obviously.